Hello, Capricorn. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's have a look with the astrology reading cards, and then we'll get into it with the tarot, and you know how this goes. Right? So Capricorn, who's talking about you? Let me give it a shuffle. Let me turn that fan off. What is this? Hey, you. Off. Neo. Oh. I gotta clean up. I almost tripped on two things here. And my cat's cleaning her feet on my bed. Great. She's getting in there. Oh my god. Oh, we have some jumpers. We have some jumpers, Capricorn. You're already giving me that chaotic energy. Okay. First card, we got Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. This is an ego thing. This is a pride thing. And we've got Gemini, another jumper. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Gemini energy. Okay. And finally, we have Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. That's a very spring-summer region, of the chart. Very spring-summer region. Okay, so this person talking to you, they've been talking about you, okay? They're talking about you all up until fall. In fall, I don't think they'd be talking. I don't think they're gonna. They're doing it through Cancer, Leo, Gemini season. They got you. And this person is living in the ego. They gossip for fun, but they're sensitive to themselves, so it's probably to take away from their own insecurities. Let's see what they be saying though. I'm using the pre-Raphaelite tarot for your reading. And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. First card, we got the Moon in reverse. Ooh, we got the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Two major arcanas right off the bat, and the Twin Flames card. Oof. Little chaotic, because the Moon is associated with Pisces, so you could be dealing with one of those. And you could be dealing with a Taurus. Look, let me move, because I'm just knocking into things. Oh, there's some stuff on this side too. Oh my, I'm so embarrassed. But yeah, so we have the Moon, and then we have Taurus energy here. So it's just, I feel like there's sensitivity here, because the Pisces energy of it all, and the Taurus energy of it, and the connection through Venus, it feels like it's related to romance. It feels like it's related to somebody who's, I guess, daydreaming about you, or has their head stuck in the clouds about you, or they're thinking about you, that you're their twin flame, you're their be-all, end-all. Feels good, right? Like, oh yeah, they adore me, yeah, that's great. I go, okay, well that feels good, right? But these two cards that show the affection surrounded by the twin flame energy of the Four of Wands. That's a celebration, and that's like marriage. And the Hierophant, that's marriage as well. It's weird because two cards connected to marriage, so I feel like this person either has that potential, or you have married them. They may be an ex that you married, that they are seeing the twin flamery of it all. They be talking about you, but I feel like they're talking about you lovingly with these cards. Now, some of this may be a secret. They may be, again, talking about you, not to you. Now, it feels like they have some intentions toward, like romantic intentions. They have sensitivities around this, and their ego and their pride prevents them from coming forward about this. We have the Leo energy. We have the Gemini, who is the notorious gossiper or opinion-based giver of wisdom. And so this person may be, what they're saying is connected to, I care, but I can't. I can't with my bare face hanging out, go and be like, look, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't. I'm also very sensitive. What if they say no? What if they throw coffee in my face when I apologize? I don't know. There's insecurities around it, but there's such a deep feeling of connection. Like there's a bond. They feel like there's a bond with you. Like there's a, this is reminiscent of people who like, oh, now I live on my own. I used to live with you. Now I notice that there's no eggs in the morning, or when I make the eggs, they don't taste the way they, you used to make them eggs. There's not very many ways to make eggs, but the way you did it is just, realizing it is, it's like awakening. And I feel like this person is needed to talk about it, either to sort out their own thoughts or try to utilize the trickle down information situation if they're talking about it with a mutual. But we see two indicators of not only marriage, we see that Leo energy is like single parent energy, almost like a mother lion to her cubs, like, come at me. I dare you to look at my kids. Don't even look at them. Just keep walking. Type energy. Leo. But anyways, that's still the mother-child dynamic. And then we have Cancer with that mother-child dynamics. They may be, you may have a child with this person. You may be thinking. And then even Gemini is the communal house, the environmental house of like the people who raise you, your environment, your community, your village. But that's also your siblings too, because they're part of your humble upbringing. So this person may be connected to you through childhood friend, your sibling's bestie, someone you met through your sibling, and or parents, mother. I would assume on the maternal side more, maybe connected in that way. Let's keep going, because now we know their heart's in it. But what I want to know, kind of, what are you talking about? We got your vibe down. You got that Pisces energy where you can't let go of the past. You got that Taurus energy where you're very stubborn. You know how to be gooey in situations that need you to be a little soft and gooey. Let's see where they're going with this. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, though, now that we have established feelings? I'm going to go flip back to this side. Get the other side of the story. We got the 10 of Wands. We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the King of Wands. Looks like here's all the action in it. Some of you might be wondering, hey, why the heck are they talking about me? Why don't you talk to me? Talk to me. Okay. I feel like this person has heavy burdens, things beyond their control. This is like when you start planning for a life and expecting it to be that way and go that way, and that's good, and that's what's gravy, and you're in so deep, and then you realize, oh, I don't really want this. But it's like when you're in a course and you're in there for like 3 weeks, and you're like, I don't think I like this. I don't want to learn this. I don't want to learn this. I want to cancel. I want a refund. I don't want to do this anymore. And they're like, oh, it's too late. What? I'm in too deep. So they're in too deep. They have a lot of responsibilities that have accumulated over the time or period that they have taken to realize or awaken. Then we have the 6 of Swords, and this person is having a hard time moving on from all of those responsibilities, having a hard time trying to delegate or get rid of some, bring some completion to that sector. Like I have squash on at midnight on Friday, and then I have to see my kids, and then I have to see my other kids, they're hood twins. And then I gotta be with my best friend because we gotta go down to the thing because he's getting married. And then I gotta go to my second job. And then I gotta do my nighttime hustle. Then I gotta do Uber Eats. And it's like, okay, well, why don't you just not do one? Because I have to. I need to make my money. You see, I have to play sports on Friday nights with Johnny because he loaned me like $5,000, so I can't just not show up, and then his team can't play. So it's there's complications, there's responsibilities, there's obligations, and this person wishes they could move forward and move on from those obligations, or at least some of them. It's like when you want something but you know that I don't have the bandwidth, even if I do want you, even if I think you're my soulmate, even if I'm connected to you through like emotion, like I feel like you're the right person, but I feel like I know I don't have the resources, I do not have the bandwidth to give you a good relationship. We see the King of Wands. There's a little bit of energy in this, and I feel like it's kind of selfish or self-involved. And it might be that matter of pride coming from Leo energy, fire. That what they're doing, it might feel selfish because it's like, if that's how you feel, why don't you put the effort in and then make things happen? Because I'm sitting here waiting, knowing that you're my soulmate too. Like, what is your deal? Like, why can't you? And then to even let me catch wind of you being caring will just drive me up the wall for the next a million years, hoping, wishing, and wasting my time. So there is a little bit of selfishness because they know that they have the power or the control over the situation as far as actions go. The King of Wands, their actions are like, oh, I'm too impatient, or I don't have the patience to wait and do that. So they're just gonna stick to what they're doing. The Six of Wands is like, they are planning to move on, but like it's just still an idea in the air. It's still a thought that is communicated but not necessarily executed, for maybe selfish reasons. 10 of Wands, if they don't have responsibilities, maybe they have like that complementary connection with someone where that person pays for rent, they pay for utilities, they pay, like, they got a thing going like that, so they have to make it work. Let's keep going. But what are they saying though? Feels like that's why they're not saying anything. But what are they saying? There's a lot of action here now. Oh, suke now. So this person is defensive, and also, okay, this person gets defensive when they think about the competition around you, like when they get jealous or when they suspect that there's a threat of losing your interest, or you know, that's what drives them to act. We also, we have the, who's this? We've got the Justice card here. That is Libra energy. It's in reverse, so there's something that's not really fair that's going on. I feel like this person is, you know, they may be, even though they're talking about you, I don't feel like they're motivated through the place of like my emotions, my spirituality, even though I feel like the intensity of the twin flame energy, it might be the intensity of the twin flame energy, like a moth to the light, that keeps them interested, but at the same time, emotionally and spiritually, not really showing anything, not really showing that there's a depth to this other than, no, you're my soulmate, I can feel it, I wish I could, but I can't. But if you're my soulmate, you would. So there's the absence of that Cups energy in this twin flame emotion. But also, again, this is supposed to speak to marriage. So again, that obligation or commitment. I mean, they may even be married. They may be married but separated. Married but happily married. Married but unhappily married. Married but on a break. Almost divorced. Like something. There's some messiness that just is a long road ahead that they're just like, it would be nice, but you know. And it would be unfair for them to do anything about this, even if they want to talk to you in that way. If they want. I didn't know it was that kind of reason. Are we talking? Ooh, we're talking? Like, I didn't know. I thought it was just communicating. But it seems like this person is either fighting, because this to me looks like when somebody's defensive about their own guilt and actions, and it feels like they're defensive when they look at this situation. They're not gonna, they're gonna like protect the situation, not go too deep, so they don't go too far, so they can't, you know, let's say life takes them somewhere that they can be with you, and they're like, I don't want to mess it up in that way. I don't want to mess it up before that's a potential or possibility. Again, twin flame energy. They might even be married right now. 7 of Wands is like, you're defensive, but why are you defensive? Well, there's justice, there's legalities, there's signed documents, so commitments in relationships. And then we have the 5 of Wands where there's competition, and that's the curveball. That's the scam right there, because when they see competition around you, that might drive them to act. When they see somebody who may be interested in you, then they may be a little more vocal about talking directly to you. But I feel like if they do that, if they take those actions here, then it would be unfair, because they still are tethered into a different situation. Okay. I wish, like, damn, like, I wish that, the King of Cups, emotional understanding, Four of Cups. Yeah, feeling. Oh, okay. So, okay, we have the King of Cups, emotional understanding, trying to be above it all. This reminds me of, like, the vision is of someone who teases something, but then doesn't ultimately take it too far, because they still have that conscience. So that's good, admirable quality. I feel like it's still going with the whole vibe of, I don't want to muck up this vibe that we have in case something can happen in the future. Four of Cups. I do think that they feel a little emotionally stagnant. I guess that's the beginning of this Cups energy here, is just having balance and healthiness towards their emotions, so they know how to be practical. Even if they feel like your twin flame energy, they got to be smart when they take their actions, and when they don't, it's probably because they're feeling a little freaky or feeling a little partyful. Like Leo's, when I'm having fun, it's not malice towards you. I just need to have a good time, okay? Like, you know, something comes over me and it becomes about me and the glitz, the glamour, you know, the shine. And that's, you know, that's just what it is. And then you got the Gemini energy in there being very persuasive. So it's like, I'm not trying to finesse. I'm naturally finesseful. Anyways, when they get bored, that's when you'll feel it the most. You'll feel the sexual tension. You'll have moments where there's a little tease where you're like, what does that mean? Does that mean something? And it probably does. It's that twin flame, that fire energy coming out, taking a peek out when they're emotionally feeling unfulfilled. It probably, with that, you know, they probably don't even feel, probably don't even know what to call feeling emotionally displeased is. Like, it doesn't seem to explore too much of the emotions here, where it's like, oh, Two of Cups, love you. Or like, you know, Ten of Cups, I feel fulfilled type energy. It's just like, here's what it is. Here's what it is. There's fire in here. And this is like, I have to react to my situation as it stands. So, hey, that's where I get my logic. Not too much emotion here. But we hear, with that, I feel like the most emotionally balanced borderline earth sign card is the King of Cups. So there's balance to their emotions. They're not feeling like too high, too low. But again, that could be the realization of, hey, I'm unsatisfied. I'm not stimulated emotionally. I'm not, you know, and my situation's getting a little boring, getting a little redundant. And then we have the Six of Wands, where there's a victory. And that to me is a little sketchy, a little sus. I'm going to turn my eyes and not judge you. But it feels like there's, like, you know, the victory is held between the both of you, because we have this unfair energy to start, and then we have balance and emotional understanding in the King. Then we have a little more stability with the Four of Cups, feeling bored, and then boom, victory. You're like, what? What happens? They get bored? What? Is that? It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Short-lived celebration. Short-lived celebration. So a victory could mean a, hey, I actually do like you a lot. Oh my God. Really? And it's like, but I can't do anything about it. Like, oh, okay. Wait, what? Why'd you tell me that? But they do care, so look at me. And then you're out here celebrating, riding horses naked. Like, not even asking if the horse is uncomfortable. Look at that. Oh, I guess there's like material. Okay. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video. And if you want a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you in the next one.